All right. All right, let's move on. What size of canvases do better on eBay? That's an interesting question. It doesn't matter what size of canvases do better. I've tested everything. These sizes do better for me because of this, how I have it worked out to package. I have a system, but I've tested every size. Of course, don't try to sell murals unless you want to go through the trouble of packaging and selling that, and hoping that the buyer is okay with the shipping on that. But there is no size that works better on eBay. As long as it's, like I said, as long as it's not this huge mural. I've seen everything and anything work on eBay, and I've tried every possible size you can imagine. There is no difference. There's just no difference with the size. Anything is online. It's all the same. It's not necessarily eBay. It's the same thing on Etsy. It's the same thing on Saatchi Art or on your website. It's the same. There's no difference. The only difference is what works for you in your capacity, right? The capacity that you have. For example, shipping. For those of you who don't know, shipping is what takes most of the time. When you start selling artwork and you're gonna start feeling split between, oh my God, should I do this? Should I package and ship this? Look, the work breaks into three main different things. Many more, but the main ones are three. Painting, you're gonna paint, you're going to list, and you're going to fulfill. All those three things take a shitload of time. And so when you're painting and you're starting to sell your work, you're going to start asking yourself a question like, my God, I should be packaging and shipping that because I'm not going to be able to ship it on time. And when you're packaging and shipping, you're like, oh my God, I should be able to paint, right? Because you're the talent. So I guess what I'm saying is the very first problem that you're going to encounter when you start selling is that you're going to realize you're going to have to hire someone. But hiring someone is to help you package and ship. Hiring someone is not cheap. Right? It's very expensive. Anyone who's hired someone. So you're going to have to figure out if you're going to leave shipping for the weekends, if you're going to, it's some things. Yeah, it takes so much time. Absolutely. I'll send you a link to that, Jay, on pre-made boxes. There's really not much you can do if you're selling larger works. If you're just selling very small works, you can put them in pre-made boxes. But if you're selling in larger, especially when people start asking you for combined shipping, or someone buys 2 or 3 paintings, now there is no box for that. You're gonna have to make it, right? Which is what my wife and I are working with, making a video for you guys, for the people that are subscribed to that are in my subscription. You're gonna see a video popping up very soon on packaging and all of the logistics about that. Because it's a beast of its own. It's a whole other thing. It's not. All those 3 jobs take so much time. Painting takes the longest for you, of course. Listing takes a lot of time, because listing is not just listing. Listing is making photographs of the work, right? Taking photographs, cropping, cleaning the photograph, okay, cropping it. If you getting it to the right size, so that there's reasons for that, which I'm going to be explaining in upcoming videos. For the people that are in the monthly subscription, there's reason why you want to crop. There's reasons why you want to do certain things, because it goes beyond just looking nice. There's all sorts of reasons why you want to take those steps, and then doing the listing. Even if you're just repeating it, even if the listing is repeated, you still have to write something. You still have to write the different size. You want to write a bit of description about the painting and the title, so that takes time. Even if it takes a couple of minutes, it takes time. It's the whole thing takes time. And when you're ready to package and ship, that involves a lot of other stuff too. It's not just packaging and shipping. As you start to sell more, it's getting back to the buyers, writing, emailing back and forth. Assuming everything runs well, and you don't have someone upset about something, which never happens. There's always someone that's like not happy, or something is wrong. The painting hasn't arrived, or they simply don't like your painting. They thought they did, but now they don't, and then they returned it. But when they returned it, they sent it to the wrong address, or FedEx lost it, and now they're saying it's not their fault, and all kinds of fun stuff happen. Business is business, right? You find all kinds of fun stuff. And so I'm not saying this to discourage anyone. I'm saying this for the realities of it, to show the realities of it, so that you're prepared. And so what ends up happening is that you're not just going to package and ship the painting. You're going to go find it. You're going to have to combine shipping if the people ask. Unless you don't combine shipping, then if you don't combine shipping, you're going to have to communicate that with people, because some people think that everybody combines shipping. Pulling the painting, right? You have to pull it. I'm talking about if you start really selling, right? Not like 1 painting a week, but if you start selling 3, 4, 5 paintings a week and more, it starts turning into real work. Once it turns into real work, it's going to start taking energy. And so this is one of the reasons I say it's so important to you have to start figuring out what is most important to you. Do you want to make a living? Do you want to just sell a few paintings? Do you want to maybe just sell a painting here and there? Or do you want to go hard on this? And if you want to go hard on this, you're gonna have to start thinking about hiring people, which usually means that your gains, whatever you're getting, is going to go to someone else. At least some of it. Usually most of it, because Uncle Sam takes half of it, right? That Uncle Sam never lets us down. He takes half of it, and so then the other half is between paying materials, fees, and everything. So it's not that it's complicated. It's that you want to think about all these things as you're going through it, so that you really look into what's best for me. What's best for me? What do I value most? This is one of the reasons why I say that multiple streams of income is the best way to go about it around art. Right? Look at this. There goes the landscape. I love that. Hey. Yeah, it's got its got its logistics. It's definitely got its logistics, and it's fun as hell. Let's put some purple in there. I'm going to put some purple in that background. Or you know what? I'm not going to put purple. I'm actually going to put magenta because I just thought of it. And I think it's going to look even cooler with some magenta right here. Boom. It just sounded right. So don't go with purple. The purple is going to hide in the green. Put something else. Look at that. Oh, that's a landscape right there. It's a real landscape. Look at this. I'm loving it. Dun, dun. This looks good, man. There it is. Very cool. Yeah, the sky color is pretty cool, huh? Yeah, guys, it's definitely a trip, and you want to think about all those things. This one of the reasons that people fail at the art entrepreneur take, the whole business side of it, is that they don't think things start scaring them. You know, this happened to me. This has happened to just about everybody else that I've met, especially when it comes to art, because we're expected to get paid more. But things start scaring people. Things such as fees. You start selling serious on like if you get serious and start selling some serious stuff on eBay, the fees are they're no joke. The fees are real. Especially if you start, like if you really start selling some stuff, the fees are